Let's try some more people here. Good Lord. I don't mind. Look, the you know who was funny? The rabbi guy. He at least he was witty. Remember the other day, the rabbi guy. A lot of stuff he was doing was trollish, but it was funny. I get that's why I had him on. Now he was creative. He was saying a lot of trollish stuff, but that was funny. If you troll, I don't mind the trolling. At least make it funny. That's the thing. A lot of the you white supremacists, you troll, and you're just trying to be annoying, and it's not funny. It's lame and corny. That's why y'all don't really have the listeners you need, because you guys sit around being lame and corny to each other. Prophetic, prophetic xenophobe. That rabbi guy was funny the other day. He was funny. I got to have the rabbi guy back on. His shit was funny. Prophetic, what's up, man?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, prophetic?
Hey, Tariq, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. Why is your phone so crappy?
Is it crappy? Oh my goodness, must be the headset that I got on. So sorry, man.
Take that headset off. Take that headset off. You know not to get a headset off the Wish app.
No, unfortunately, I'm on a desktop, so there is no microphone on board. So
Okay,
can
now
you?
where you from?
I'm
Where
I'm
you
calling.
from? Where you?
I'm calling from Cape Town, South Africa.
There you
Um, I
go. All right.
I just wanted to respond to the caller that called earlier saying the Jews, the white Jews, are not really white. Well, he's lying because Benjamin Netanyahu's son did a DNA test, and his test came back that he's a descendant of a RM198, and from countries such as Poland, Russian Federation, Germany. So he's actually a Caucasian, pure Caucasian, just like his father, just like
Absolutely.
a lot of those Jews. So, um, and another thing is that in Israel, like DNA tests are not permitted. You need special permission to get a DNA test. So they are trying to hide the fact that they're actually white and they're pretending to
Yeah,
be Jews when they're not.
yeah. My man. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of them are from Europe. So I don't know. The white supremacists coming here trying to deny that. No, we ain't had T.S. Giselle in here in a minute. What's up, T.S. Giselle? T.S. Giselle. All right, T.S. Giselle. Um. Oh,
I'm here.
okay. What's going on?
First off, a proper introduction. Every girl's dream, every man's fantasy. Tariq, I'm here to wear you out.
Uh
Let me
oh.
tell you something. It is 2:32 a.m. on the East Coast. The reason you have not witnessed the Queen's presence is because you get on Twitter Spaces too damn late for the
What
East Coast. I
I know.
understand you're a husband. I understand you're a father of 50, 11 children. But you also have to understand that your fan base majority lives on the East Coast.
I know this.
I
I
work
know.
in corporate America, okay?
Well,
I'm a
no.
working woman.
Look, I know you sell bussy around this time, and you're working very hard, and I'm not mad at you. But I try to go on as early as possible, but I have to wait till the kids go to sleep, because it can be quiet in here a little bit. Yeah, but I'm here. But
Well, well,
thank
I'm
you.
just letting you know.
Oh, all right, all right. Let me see who else we got. Ah, goodness, how many people we got in here? Oh man, we almost got 1,000 people in the middle of the night. We are in here heavy. And I see you down there, Paul Allen. Well, but let me get Paul Allen in here. Paul, hop on. Because you got your fans in here, your little one or two people trying to troll for you, Paul. Hop in, Paul. They're trying to troll for you to get me on your platform. You just hop on, Paul.
Well, what's up, Tariq?
What's going on, Paul? Well, why y'all keep trying to get me on your platform? What do y'all want to talk about so
Well,
badly?
we have a show on Thursdays. It's primarily a comedy show, and I think you would do well on there. I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be a debate. We would just chat, and I think it would be entertaining.
Well, we're chatting now, Paul.
That's
Paul,
fine.
let me ask you this, Paul. Now, what do you think about O.J. Simpson? Do you think
Innocent.
innocent? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I really do. I think Nicole Simpson was a whore too.
Yeah. I think a lot of people in the dominant society realizes that OJ was innocent, and the woman was living and not to say that she deserved what happened to her, but she was living a very dangerous lifestyle. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean, you remember her friend, like during the trial, wrote like that expose and like that tell all, and basically she was like going around. What was the neighborhood they were living in? I can't remember.
Brentwood giving the Brentwood hello.
Yeah, the Brentwood special, right? Basically, like she would just like wake up dudes in Brentwood by blowing them, right?
Right, right, right. Is incredible, man. Now, are you clicked in with Nick Fuentes?
I'm affiliated with the Groypers.
Okay, all right. What Nick got into hot water recently? What did Nick do? Nick did something. I just saw something he got into hot water about. What did Nick do recently?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, sounds like people are always trying to pin something against them, but it never really sticks.
yeah, yeah. All right, Paul. Anyway, but we'll chop it up, man. We'll chop it up. Let me get some more people in here. Let's Rafiq. Let's get brother Rafiq in here. Brother Rafiq. Rafiq Adams. Come on, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for taking my call. I wanted to follow up on the OJ question.
Yes.
I recently saw a documentary by one of OJ's associates. His name is Norman Pardo,
Okay.
and the theory it was published on Deep Sea Digital channel. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on his theory. His theory is that this guy named Glenn Rogers, who was a criminal, was the
He was a
actual.
serial killer. Serial killer, right?
He was a serial killer. He wrote some kind of letter or something from jail, and he admitted to killing
Nicole.
Nicole.
Right.
And but the twist is that he says that OJ was with him, and he went
Right.
there with him to confront his
His,
wife about something. What do you think
right.
about that?
He said that OJ paid him to go there to get some $20,000 earrings out the house. I don't believe that. That I don't believe. Yeah, the guy sounds like he's just putting extras on it. So yeah, there are different theories out there. I don't that one I'm not too sure about. What makes more sense is that it was a drug hit. I think it was a drug hit, and also from the eyewitnesses, they're witnesses who saw white and Hispanic men running from the condo that night. Y'all just never hear about that. The white media conveniently leaves that out. Daisy, what's up, dear?
I just wanted to come up and say that OJ was innocent as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, he was, Daisy. What else is on your mind, dear?
Nothing. That's about it. I think that he did nothing to that coal burning whore.
Well, yeah. So she was a coal burning whore, huh?
Yes, and he was framed by the Jews.
Right. Have you burned some coal before, ma'am?
No.
Yes, you have. Most of you white women have.
Well, we talked about this. Now I'm not white.
Oh, have you called before? I don't remember you. There's so many of you. Which one are you? Are you the big tooth Hispanic chick?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, okay, yeah, you that toothy chick. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you want to be Anglo. Okay, I forgot about you. Oh yeah, you are in a relationship with an Asian guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You wanted some coal. Yeah, you wanted some coal, definitely. Um,
No. I just wanted to stand in solidarity with the OJ thing because I think, like I said, he was framed, so everyone knows that he was innocent.
yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Daisy. All right.
Also, can you please go on No Holds Barred?
Well, ma'am, can you please get your teeth fixed? All right. You get your teeth fixed, then I'll think about it. Okay. Ma'am, she's a big tooth ass woman, and she be trying to talk greasy about sisters. This woman's teeth look like a gang of tombstones in her mouth, and trying to talk greasy. This chick looked like she looked like a Norwegian rabbit. All right, let's get some other people in here. Um, A lot of folks in here tonight. A lot of people in the building. Let's get let me see. Y'all raise your hand. Let me know if y'all ready. Y'all raise your hand so I can get you in here. Y'all raise your hand so I can get you in the building. And remember, guys, we gotta GoFundMe. I should have posted the GoFundMe in here for the rally for reparations because we got to get a budget so we can get all this stuff taken care of for the Juneteenth celebration. It's a lot, man. Just looking at the logistics of everything, and we got to get all types of security. We got to have special security. Then I'm going to have the FOIs out there, and we're going to have the security deeper so that I can make sure everybody's safe. Because last time we had a lot of ops, and the feds were standing around, and so. And everything went off like without a hitch, but I want to make sure everybody's going to be safe out there. So we're going to take a lot of precautions. So we just need everybody to chip in so we can make the event really pop off like we need it to pop off. Let me see. Let's get Monisha Parker. Monisha Parker in here.
Hi, Tariq. How you doing?
Hey, dear, how are you?
I'm doing good. So I just posted the funny your fun go page for your Juneteenth thing at the bottom, and I posted it on my Twitter page and in my Facebook page. So you know,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, thank you so much, dear. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I,
Um, I don't have the link on me. I guess if you go to GoFundMe and just type in Rally for Reparations Juneteenth, you'll see it. I don't know. I should have put the link up. I just been doing so much, and I wanted to hop on here with the family. Let's get brother Sonny in the building. Let's get Sonny in the building. What's up, brother Sonny? We'll get Sonny, and then we get House. Sonny, you ready, bro? All right. While we're waiting on Sonny, let's get House in here.
Hey, Tariq, how are you doing?
What's up, House? How are you?
Yeah, so on the O.J. Simpson thing, so if O.J. didn't do it, who did?
Problem. Some drug dealers did it. It was some drug dealers who did it, and they know it's some drug dealers.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, my next question is, let's see. Would you come on No Holds Barred by any chance by Paul Allen?
Under one condition.
Yes.
You get some root work deodorant.
Okay, we can make that happen. What if we send you a picture with like a timestamp? Would that work?
Yeah, and also send me a smell sample so I can see if it gets that wet dog smell from under your arms.
Are
So
you
if you
serious? We could
yes,
do
yes.
that.
If you send me a sample of you using root work and it's removing that wet dog smell, then I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Sonny, you ready, brother? Hello, Sonny. All right, Sonny's phone ain't working. All right, where you at, Sonny? All right, let's get Let me see. Auntie G is back up here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get Shiva. Well, let me get Auntie G back up here. Let's get Auntie G back up here. Auntie G, what's going on?
Hi, Tariq. I
Yes,
wanted to know if you got any female deodorant. I will also use the deodorant if you'll go on the Paul Allen No Holds Bar show for us, pretty please. I'll make a donation to your foundation up here too if you'll put a link up or send me a link, sir.
that'll be great. That'll be great. And also, you sound like an older woman. I would like to have you on and do a special show about white women who were, with brothers back in the day. You sound like you had a couple of brothers in you back in the day, ma'am. Have you had a little soul pole in your life back in the day?
Well, let's save that for the show, Tariq. We don't want to give any secrets away now, right? Let's keep
Right,
that and build up the anticipation.
right. About what age range are you in, by the way, ma'am?
I'm 93 years old, sir.
Oh, right. So you got a tattoo on your titty that says Mustang Sally, huh?
Again, I can't give any secrets away, but if you go on the No Holds Bar show, I'll give it all to you. I even got a little mob connection, sir.
Oh, there it is. There it is. So yeah, this is one of these white women who had a brother back in the day. I think she slept with Jackie Wilson or some R&B singer from back in the day. So we have to talk to her. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. All right. I think she was one of the women Wilt Chamberlain banged back in the 70s. All right. She was one of the white women he knocked down. Shiva, what's up, Shiva? Yo, Shiva,
Uncle Flex was good with you, bro.
my man, how are you, sir?
I'm well, bro. We spoke years ago, man, and I was on point during the Hillary Clinton election days. But I just want to say, I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
And like
sir.
my man said years ago, heavy is who that holds the crown, brother. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't stop, no matter what, brother.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nora Adams, then I get funny guy. Nora, what's up, dear?
Good. How are you, brother?
I'm good, Nora. What's on your mind, man?
Um, my first thing will be O.J. Simpson was innocent, and the second is one of my FBA professor was telling me that if the president of the United States apologized to the FBA to get a repression will be easy. What do you say about that?
He said if the president apologizes to FBA for what?
For being enslaved, then repression will be easy to get.
Yeah, I think didn't Clinton do an apology before?
No, he didn't. No, the House did, but no president ever did a formal apology.
Okay, that well, we need that, but we need a check too. So when they apologize, I want the check to go right with the apology. Funny guy, what's up, brother?
Hello, Tariq. I just got one question for you.
Yeah.
What's the best way to differentiate between an FBA and an African?
Really just knowing the lineage, just the lineage. We are non-immigrants, and we have a different. Generally, we have a different spirit. We have a different spiritual energy. Not good or bad, right or wrong, but we just have a different spiritual energy, and we can kind of tell when a person is not FBA. Sometimes people can blend in, and we got some brothers and sisters, from the diaspora who are actually cool. And we do have some who have different phenotypes. We can tell from just the some of the facial features. We can tell, you know.
Okay, Tariq. But what about whites and Jews? You can't tell the difference between those two.
Right. What's the difference?
You just said like phenotypes and DNA tests, like you can't tell the difference.
Right, because the thing is, in Africa, there's different parts of Africa where people have different facial phenotypes. Like we can look at somebody from
But
East Africa.
whites and Jews have different phenotypes, sir.
What's the white phenotype?
Jews have different noses. They have their eyes above their ears, sir. Like it's a bunch of differences.
Like what's the Jewish phenotype?
I just told you.
You said the eyes and ears and nose. What's different from Anglo white people?
I just told you.
No, you didn't, because Sarah.
I just said the eyes above the ears, the nose. It's a big giveaway. You can easily tell
Then why are so many Jewish people? Why do they just change their name and kind of blend in with Anglo whites?
because they have white skin.
That proves my
You just
point, brother.
said Africans have black skin, FBS have black skin. How can you tell the difference?
Yeah, we know a Somalian when we
Okay,
see him.
we know a Jew. How about that?
Not really.
But we do.
Not really.
Yeah, we do. You know that Jews are Jewish because they tell you they are and they look Jewish.
What's a Jewish look?
The nose and the phenotype. I just told you.
Sarah Michelle Gellar looks like an Anglo. She's
No,
Jewish.
she doesn't.
Yes, she does. She doesn't
No.
have
She
what
has a
what?
Jewish phenotype.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
That's just some white and I say so.
But she's Jewish though, so she's not white.
She is white. Why does she classify herself as white?
She classifies herself as Jewish. How would she know? How would you know that she is Jewish if you couldn't tell?
Why do so many Jewish people classify themselves as white?
They don't.
They actually
Jewish
do.
people classify themselves as Jewish.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Because there's no Jewish race on census form.
Yes, there is.
Jewish race?
Yes, there is Jewish races. Yes, there is a Jewish
Not on a
race.
census form. No, it's white.
Not
They
on
don't.
the census, but they tell you that they are
Right.
Jewish.
Okay.
Yes, they
So
do.
you just lied. Okay. So you're not telling the truth.
I
Okay.
didn't just lie. I just told you that they tell you that they are Jewish.
Right. Yeah, you can't tell. Why do so many like people like Dan Burrows change their name and blend in?
I don't know. Why would they do that? Is it because they're trying to subvert white people, maybe?
Or because they don't want to be ostracized.
Or is it because they are trying to subvert white people, maybe?
But they're white.
I just told you they're not white because you can tell that they're not white.
Define what a white person is.
I just said white European. They're from Europe, not from the Middle East, which
They're Jewish
Jews
people.
are.
Ashkenazis are from Europe.
But they have Jewish DNA, which is from the Middle East.
What's the Middle East?
The Middle East, Tariq? You don't know what the Middle East is?
The Middle East, that was the name that was created in the 1880s by white.
The Middle East, like the Levant, like where Israel is. You don't know where that is?
But that was a place that was full of black people at one point.
But it wasn't, though.
It was.
No, it was not.
Called Middle East. There was a bunch of black people.
It wasn't full of black people, though.
It was. It was. It was full of black people, sir.
It was not, sir.
Yeah, it was.
It was full of not black people, sir.
And the Middle East, that's a term that's relatively.
So, what happened to all the black people in the Middle East? What happened to them? Where'd they go?
They were migrated out. A lot of them were sent
Why'd
out.
they migrate out? What happened?
They spread out all over the place, just like North Africa. People that migrated and invaded North Africa.
So North Africa isn't the Middle East at all? Egypt,
just like North America.
Lebanon, that's not North
500.
Africa.
This is no slow down. 500 years ago, there were 0 white people in North America. Now look, a lot of white people in North America.
There were 0 black people in North America also, sir.
That's a lie.
No, there was 0 black people.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. It's the truth.
The original people of North America were black. What you talking about?
They were Native Americans, sir. They were not.
And many Native Americans were black, sir.
They were not black, sir.
They were jet black. They were blacker than me.
They were not black, sir. They were brown, if not black.
They were black. Black skin with afros. I'm talking about black, like Gucci Mane black.
Like brown, like from Mexico brown, not black.
No, there's no such thing as a Mexican before 500 years ago. It were black people with afros running around North America.
So the Aztecs were fake, like they didn't exist.
Yeah, they existed.
They were black. You're telling me they were black?
Now, you had different phenotypes, but you had black people here too.
So there's different phenotypes, right?
Going down. Oh, speaking of the Aztecs, you can Google this. Down in Mexico,
Google is such a good.
The bone and pack people. There's the bone and pack murals. You got black skinned people with dreadlocks that were here thousands of years ago down in Mexico. You can go look that up, Google it. Then you got these big statues of big black people with big ass lips and noses.
So black people have big ass noses and lips?
Yes, we do. Just like me. I got a big ass lip, big beautiful nose. And
so is that a racist depiction of black people, you think?
No.
Okay.
No. It's called classical black.
All right, so how can you tell the difference between like an Aztec and a black person? Like, how would you know if they were the same thing or different?
You had some red-skinned natives and you had black-skinned natives here.
So not all natives were black, like you just said.
Not all. No, I didn't say all of them because we did have red-skinned natives here too.
But you just said natives were black. The Native Americans.
You had some. Okay, white supremacists are very, very selective with their hearing. You had black-skinned Native Americans here. Based on what the Europeans said. I'm telling you what your white brethren said when they got here.
But maybe they were not black like Africans. Like there's differences.
Really? What, like, is there a different kind of black?
You just said FBAs and Africans are different.
We have different phenotypes. We're still black, though.
So how can you tell the difference
I
between a
didn't,
black
because you're
person?
saying Jewish people aren't white. I'm saying they are white, and they say that they're white.
But they
I'm
don't say that they're
I'm saying
white though, Tariq.
I'm saying that there's different phenotypes among black people. They're still black. They just have different phenotypes. There were black Native Americans, very well documented.
True.
All right.
There were no black Native Americans, sir.
Now that's I'm white and I say so doesn't work here. Science and history trumps I'm white and I say so. That's where you're failing, sir. Even your white brethren said that.
No, they don't. That's fake.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
That's
did.
fake.
Yes, they did. No, 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 no. They told the
Fake
truth.
history.
No, no, no. They told the truth. Your history is
No,
fake.
that's fake. You
No,
made that up.
no. This just I'm white and I say so, sir. You just don't want to deal with the
I'm
fact.
I'm not I'm Jewish, I'm not white.
Stop it. You're just saying stuff because you run out of troll
I'm
material.
Jewish, I'm not white.
No, you're not, sir. I
I'm
smell
Jewish, I'm
mayonnaise,
not white.
sir. I smell mayonnaise over the phone.
But
An
I'm not
Irish.
white, I'm Jewish.
You're an Irish
I'm
man. You're
telling
not,
you I'm Jewish, I'm not white.
sir. You're Irish or something like
I
that.
worship not Jesus and I'm Jewish and I have Jewish DNA and I'm not white.
Okay. So yeah, usually when white supremacists get debunked,
Sir, I'm not white, I'm Jewish.
when white supremacists get debunked, you get into corny trolling, and corny trolling is you admitting defeat, and I accept it. So I accept your defeat. So
Sir,
thank you.
sir.
Thank you so. All right, I accept your defeat. When you start circular trolling and it's just very unwitty, that's you saying, "Hey, I just lost the argument," and I accept that, and I will um, let you concede the win to me. All right, let's get some more people in here. So you got to understand white supremacist language. When white supremacists take an intellectual L, their tap out is to just start being unfunny and trollish and just kind of be annoying. That's their way of saying, "Hey, man, I lost." You know, we got to understand their language. All right, Armand. Let's get Armand in here. Armand, hop in. Yeah, he thought he was going to do the "I'm white and I say so" stuff. No, that don't work. That don't work here, buddy. I'm white and I say so. Don't fall. It don't fly on these streets. Armand, what's up, man? Armand, turn your speaker on, bro.
Oh, sorry
Turn your,
about that. Sorry
there
about
you go.
that, bro.
Sir. How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. Appreciate you for bringing me up, man. And man, first and foremost, man, thank you for everything you've been doing for,
Yes.
for all the time you've been doing it, brother. Um, man, I wanted to holler at you because earlier I was on IG, man, and I had seen a post about this case they had in Humble, Texas. I'm not sure if you familiar with it. It was a couple teenagers who wound up having to put in some work on somebody who I guess they had like stole a bag of chips or whatever from a store, and the clerk like got in his car and followed him and wound up drawing down on him, and they wound up putting the man down, and they wound up getting murder charges thrown out and stuff like that because it basically was self-defense. The man, it, you chasing somebody down. It's not like he was over there trying to retrieve the bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? He was clearly trying to go do something to them young brothers. But when I seen the post, it was on. It's kind of like a Instagram version of TMZ. It's like this Hispanic chick. She got like a IG page called Grizzly Hood News or something like that. And when she had posted it, it was basically a clip of Brother Quanell X talking to the press outside the courtroom, and he had the young brother there and stuff like that. But I wound up going in the comments, man, and since this is a Hispanic chick, it's a lot of Hispanic people follow her page and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
in the comments, man, the things that it was overwhelming majority of Hispanic people up in the comments, man, just saying a lot of just vile stuff. You know, basically they feel like these little dudes should have got murked over a
Wow.
bag of chips. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's that black and brown
And
coalition. Yeah, yeah, they've been on that, man. Thank you for let me touch on that. I'm gonna look more into that case. Let me tell you something, man. The white Hispanics, they've been on that. They've been on that. That's nothing new. This black brown court, man, they identify with the white supremacists. I remember back in the day, we're my LA people. We got the LA people here from Los Angeles over the age of 40. We got older LA people in here. Let me look and see. Let me look down because we got how many people we got in here? We got almost 1,000 people in here. Back in the day in LA, early 90s, there used to be the party lines. K-Day radio station, they used to advertise those 976 numbers. It was 976-7070. They used to rap about it. It was a big popular party line back in the early 90s. And this was like the internet before the internet, where everybody, you would call up this 976 number and just people would meet each other, hook up, kick it, just chop up game, troll each other. But it was basically like it was like this. To be honest, it was like this. But it would be just dozens and dozens and dozens of people on the phone chopping it up. And I remember even back then, those essays, they would be on the phone yelling the N word all the time. The essays would use the 976 number, the party line, to call up with a whole bunch of little anti-black stuff. They would do that all the time. This was in the early 90s. They wouldn't do that in your face, though. They wouldn't do it in person. They knew, the repercussions. But they would use that 976 number and the party line to get all their little racist, anti-black gibberish off. So they've always been on that when they get in a safe space online or on the phone out of arm's reach to show how they really feel and how they have a camaraderie with the white supremacists. So that's what it is. So we gotta don't be surprised by that. Silly Will, what's up, man?
Hey, Tariq, namaste.
How you doing, brother?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. What's on
I
your
got
mind?
two questions for you, right?
Yeah,
My first question is, if you're not a grifter, why is your last name Nasheed? Why are you not like Leroy Johnson, like for reparation? That's my first
because
question. Okay, go ahead.
okay, okay. Because when I got with your mama, I needed a green card because I'm actually a
No,
secret
I'm
cabinet.
asking you a serious question.
I know when I got with your mama,
Uh-huh.
um, she was a little older, but them titties still look good,
Okay.
and I needed that green card.
Shit.
So I married
Shit.
her. So
Uh-huh.
I married her for them titties, and I got it annulled, but I kept the name Nasheed because
So
her name was Betty Nasheed.
so you are a grifter.
Yeah. Well, I I just needed the green card, so I grifted your mom, and I did some to them titties.
That's what
But
a
other than
grifter
that,
is. Can I ask you the
so
second
what's
question
your
now?
second? Now, what's your second question, Tether?
My second question, tether. What's that? My second
That's you.
question, huh?
A fleeing tether. That's you. But go ahead.
Bro, I'm from Africa. I'm not a
Uh,
tether.
yeah, that the a
Hey,
tether.
I thought
And you're over here. You're over here now.
I thought tethers was like, like people from South America and shit. Like
No, no,
Haiti.
no, no, no. You little ashy tether who had to flee over here. But go ahead.
Yeah, my second question is, when you gonna join that white boys podcast? Paul Allen? No jump or something? No, what is it called?
Well, you can't even get it out. You don't even know.
No
Um,
Huts pot. What is it?
no hut. No, no, no hut is your home. That's what you fled from a hut. You fled from a damn hut.
You man,
So no,
go join
you
that white boys podcast, man.
I'll join this podcast when you get some shea butter on your ashy feet that you fled with. Okay, you do that when you lotion them feet down and
Hey,
then
but
talk
one
to me.
thing I do agree with you though, like I feel like all blacks are not blacks. Like I'm from Ethiopia, right? we don't have like these big noses that you have, you know, like these big
Well,
lips. Like your
yeah,
lips be huge, bro.
but all of
The
your big
fuck?
went to your forehead, sir. The big went to your forehead. Everything is small except your forehead,
I
sir.
feel like you could smell what the neighbor's cooking.
And sir,
Your big ass nose, man.
sir, you got that big old head. You look like a chocolate Tweety bird.
Have you ever
So,
tried to like put your whole fist inside your nose?
sir, you got to get special
You
hats made.
stop calling me sir, man. Call me daddy.
Uh, No, no, I got to be respectful to my tether brethren,
All
man.
right,
I
my
got to
brother.
be respectful.
Hey, yo, Tariq, man. I just
See,
come on here trolling, bruh. Respect to you. You know what I mean? Big ups to you, all right, my brother.
there you go. And big ups to that forehead.
Hey,
All
man,
right.
my forehead huge, just like your
Yes,
nose.
it is. Yes, it
Hey,
is.
you
Yes,
know
it
that's
is.
true, bro. We all.
And sir, you can't even use a do rag. You need a whole pillowcase for a do rag. All right, let me get some other people in here. All right, another projecting tether. All right, let's get Let me see. We got a lot of folks in here. Let's get wealth creator. Let's get wealth creator in the building. All right. What's up, wealth creator?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I want to give you credit, man. You know, credit on the stuff you do, and I would say when it comes to black news, you, you are number one with that. And I'll tell
Yeah.
people all the time when it comes to black news, tune in to Tariq
Yes,
and stuff
sir.
like that. But I can't say that no more, though.
Uh oh.
Yeah, I can't say that no more because every since this FBA stuff came up, you kind of flew away from that. You
Not
know,
really. I still cover black news, and I bring truth to power now. Yes, I do.
because one thing I will say, I do disagree with a couple of things. Like when you say that Black Americans is better than Black immigrants and stuff like that. Like we more
When
on
did I say they're better? I didn't say better. When did I say they're better?
okay. Well, when you say stuff like we more on code and stuff like that, to me, I don't think Black Americans are on code at all. I don't think so.
As opposed to who? Who's more on code as far as black people than us?
Well, we all in the same boat because neither one of us, black immigrants for the diaspora or us, we don't control our own nothing, own nothing. So to me, until that happens, none of us is on code. And just because we out here saying that we want reparations, that's not being on code
Yes,
at
it is.
all, huh?
That's 100% on code. Yes, it is.
No, it ain't, because that's not no real work. Because anybody can say, okay, we want this, we need that. Anybody can say, well, we've been saying we need reparations for the longest.
Now we haven't actually. We have not been on the reparations vibe for the longest. We have not. The movement is as a consistent thing is relatively new. We've talked about it here and there, and then the energy gets dissipated. This is the first time that we've been very consistent where we've made reparations the national conversation now. We've never gotten this far. We're doing a lot of progress. Now, brother,
Okay.
where are you from?
Matter of fact, I live in Los Angeles right now, but I'm from Alabama. I'm from
Hmm.
Alabama, Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What
really,
part of Birmingham you from? 'Cause
I'm considered a FBA, but I don't consider myself an American. I don't call myself an American at all.
how so? If you're for foundational Black American, do you have foreign lineage? Did somebody in your family immigrate here?
No, no. But I do have family, from Ghana and stuff like that, But I don't know them. But when I did my ancestries and stuff like that, I do have family in Africa, definitely, you
No,
know.
I'm not DNA, yeah, because everybody got DNA in Africa. Everybody go
What?
to 20
But the
lineage.
reason why I don't consider myself as an American because we're not treated here as citizens, So
Where we where are we treated as citizens?
nowhere we ain't treated as citizens and stuff like that. So I can't.
But
But
we
I
do
mean,
have we treat ourselves as citizens here because we are. This is our homeland.
Right, of course. Now I do agree with that. We were here first. We did build America and stuff like that, but we're not treated by this government, by this current government. We're not treated as citizens. So
Well,
just like,
you're not, no, brother. No, you're talking about this government. White supremacy is a global government. You're not a citizen nowhere, according to the white supremacists, even in Africa. They control that.
right, you're right. They do. Yeah, you're right. They do control Africa. Right.
Right. Now, I see the red,
But
black, and green who are Pan Africanist, right?
oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Okay. So, why, sir, are you not moving to Africa?
Matter of fact, I do business in Africa right now as we speak. I do. I go back and forth do business right now as we
Doing,
speak.
doing business and moving there, two different things.
Well, I don't live there because I'm from here and my immediate family is here. So just get it ain't so easy for me to just to get up and move there. You know what I'm saying? Where most of my family is right here and stuff like
Ah,
that. Now,
ah.
eventually I will, but as right now, my immediate family, my children, wife, and stuff like that is right here. So it's
And
not so,
you damn right they right here.
you
You
know,
right here with the FBAs because you know they're gonna be good around us.
right. It did
Over
another.
there,
It did another thing I disagree when you say black immigrants they flee from where they at to come to here. I don't agree with that. You know
why
why?
not?
You know why I don't agree with that? So just like you say they flee here, guess what? They can say, well, America, y'all fleed y'all asses over there to Africa and Jamaica to come and take and steal our resources to build America. Because you already know America is built
What?
off of Africa resources. So just
No,
so we flee our asses over there to take their resources. So how come they can't come over here and live over here?
what resources are we taking? Who? What are you talking about?
All the resources. What are you talking about? America is
Who's
built.
fleeing?
America is built off of Africa. America cannot live.
How?
America can't live without Africa. Tariq, you know that. You know that.
How?
You know that.
I don't.
all
I don't know that,
all the
sir. You saying
minerals,
you don't know that. You're
all,
not explaining that.
all the minerals, the silvers and stuff like that, the diamond. The method. Okay, for example, one example.
America wasn't built on diamonds.
Okay, one example: our military. America is the most powerful country in the world because of our military. So, and guess where we get our resources from to build our military? From Haiti, from Africa. Those are
How?
two, huh?
How from Haiti? What are you talking about, sir?
To build our bombs and weapons and stuff like that, they go over to Africa in Haiti to build our military, to build the weapons to form our military.
No,
America,
they don't.
yes,
No,
they
they don't.
do.
What are you
Come on,
talking about?
Tariq. Come on now. Come on.
This
You got to be
military wasn't built because of no Haiti in Africa, sir.
man. They steal resources every day. They do. Tariq, you know that. You know that.
This country, wealth of this country was built on one thing: the backs of foundational Black Americans. They didn't need to go to Africa and do all that.
But
It was
but
built by
but they
our
did.
labor.
But they did. They stole millions of resources and minerals and stuff out of Africa, Jamaica, and Haiti.
Sir, the wealth of this country was already built before they expanded over there to Africa. They started getting resources over there for certain technological advances in the 20th century,
Right,
but the
right.
wealth,
You won't have no internet, no computers, no cell phones. You won't have
but
none
the
of that
but
because
the wealth of the nation was already built off our backs. It was foundational Black Americans exclusively building the wealth.
right. But where
No,
you get the resources from? The natural where you get that from, Tariq?
we were the resource,
Yeah,
sir.
right, but you had the bidder off for something. Where did you get it from? And you
We
know
were
that.
the resource, sir.
You
What are
know.
you saying? We were the resource. Everything was in house. That's why they became so powerful. We were the resource. We were the labor force. We were the intellectual force because we were coming up with a lot of the inventions. We were doing all the work. And then all of the industries were built from the slave trade here. The insurance companies, the banking, Wall Street, all off the backs of us. All of their institutions off the backs of us, foundational Black
I,
Americans.
I agree with that. I agree with all that you saying. I agree with everything that you saying. But still, we took resources still today, and we've been doing it for centuries, out of Africa and Haiti and definitely Haiti and Africa the most. Take over there, taking their resources, bring it back over here to build America.
But you can't. The fleeing is fleeing because here's the thing: over there, all the resources over there in Africa and the Caribbean. How come those brothers and sisters, and they're the majority? How come they're not using those
I'm gonna
resources?
tell you why. I'm glad you brought that up. The reason why, just like you said, okay, if we're using their resources to build America, how come they can't do the same thing? And the reason why is because of colonization, because the debt that they owe to France and all these other. And you're right. I agree that the African leadership is, is real bad over there. I mean, it's horrifying. But that's why, because the debt that they're in to all these other white European countries. That's why they can't build up, just like how we doing over here and stuff.
And also because of a lot of the off-code tribalism over there. That's one of the problems. Why they are the majority, but they can be colonized, and they're sitting on all of those resources, and they're
Mhm.
not being able to utilize those resources because of their tribalism and off-code behavior. That's why I say there's
But,
so much off-codeness
but
over
guess
there.
what, Tariq? We got a lot of tribalism over here. A
We don't
whole
have
lot,
tri- No,
huh?
we don't. We don't have that kind of tribalism.
Well,
We're the
it ain't
most
to
code.
the point
We
where it's
got a couple
killing.
dozen
But
here and
look,
there,
but look,
but we're more
huh?
on code than any group of black people.
Yeah,
That's found.
but look at the black church. Look at all these different names of the black church. They don't come together to do nothing because you got what Catholics, the Baptists, Pentecostal, Methodists, and stuff like that. They don't work together. That's tribal. That right there is tribalism. Right there. That's the biggest. Right there.
No, 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 no. That's way different than them tribal groups over there. That's chopping each other up and kidnapping. No, that's
Yeah,
way
but we
different.
still ain't doing
Black,
nothing. We still
no,
ain't work. We
black
still
churches ain't battling each other. You
right.
have different churches in different neighborhoods, and then churches visit each other, and then churches have conventions. So churches do work together. There's different churches in different neighborhoods over here. So it's
Yeah, but
not the
there is no system or no institutions that we own. No, we don't own none of that over here. None of that.
but
There's no
we
successful
own. But
there's no successful black community here in America today at all. Name one. Name
and
one successful black community we have over here
reason
in America.
why the reason why because the white supremacists, because of their military backing, they sabotage our successful communities when we get them, like the Black Wall Streets and the Wilmingtons. When we get those communities popping, they come in and sabotage them.
Right, but
So our
if more of us all came together, they can't stop all of us, Tariq. I agree with they do sabotage, but enough of us, if we all came together, and agree, they can't stop all of us. We should be able to have at least one.
that's what codification is about. That's why we got to get on code, and that's why people flee over here because it's a bunch of them together, but they ain't on code with each other. They got too many tribal beefs, and that's the problem.
That's the same here. Cause okay, just like you say, we foundational, right? We was first here in America, right? So if black people was the first here in America, that means at one time we were the majority, right? We was the majority here. So just like white folks is taking over Africa, they did the same thing here. Cause we were the first over here, right?
Yep.
Well, there you go. And,
And
and
we were,
we let white folks take over here.
and
We
what
were the
happened was,
majority.
and
So,
what happened?
so how you gonna talk bad about Africa and we did the same thing here? Come on,
Well,
Tariq.
over here, we had the red natives working with the whites against us. That's why they cut treaties with the red natives and never cut treaties with the black Aboriginal people. And then they brought over the African
Hmm.
sisters and mixed everybody in, and it became a whole cluster flop. So it was a little different vibe over here. Um, when we became foundational Black Americans, we got outnumbered. But we've been the most consistent with fighting back white supremacy and creating a lane for other people, even us being the minority here. We're the minority here, but we are the most influential black people on the planet.
Well, I agree
Based
with that. Yeah, because we right there in the belly of white supremacy. We are in the belly.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
we
So of course we're gonna fight the most because we're the minority. and stuff like that. We surrounded by them the most.
Yeah,
Out of all black folk, we surrounded by, so we ain't got no choice. you know,
yes, indeed.
and stuff
Yes, indeed.
like on your new documentary microphone check.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about how, well, you already made it, but do you guys talk about how we could get in front of hip hop and take control over the industry, or is it just about who created it? Because that's what I'm looking for.
Well, yeah, we're talking about the origin of it. That's important, so that we understand that it's our culture, so that we can gatekeep it. Because there's a reason why they keep trying to say that all of these other groups created it, so that everybody can kind of come and take over it. So we are talking about how we can
Hmm.
gate culture. But thank you so much, brother. Let me get some more calls in here. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, them fleeing and talking about the U.S. going to get resources. That's not the same thing. But all right, whatever. All right.
2 years ago, we came here to Washington, D.C., shoulder to shoulder, with our voices raised in unison, demanding recognition, justice, and reparations. That moment was etched into the records of our struggle. And now, brothers and sisters, we are going to return here to Washington, D.C., not merely just to reminisce, but to reignite our spirit of determination, to amplify our voices, and to reaffirm our commitment to the cause. Join me, Tariq Nasheed, here in Washington, D.C. at the Rally for Reparations Juneteenth celebration at Freedom Plaza. We're going to have a vast array of phenomenal speakers, guests, leaders, and activists who's going to reignite that spirit of Majawa that's within us and our lineage. You don't want to miss this event. Go to rallyforreparations.com. That's rallyforreparations.com. Come on down here to Washington, D.C. Be a part of history. Join me. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for justice. Stand up for your ancestors. Rallyforreparations.com. See you here.